So, hello guys, I'm back from the dead. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm just having anxiety all over again. Since I changed my new routine, now I think I finally can show how I do my own art, particularly on every part of this. I actually have started a sketch. It's just a follow-up of a picture, and you know who she is, Alisa Ashley, my favorite YouTuber. So call me when she speaks. Like, I always watch her video when I was about to sleep because it's so peaceful yet make me sleep, but in a good way, okay? Her makeup is on point, sis. Yes. So I have my iced coffee around here just to get me hype around on this tutorial. And if there's anything that sounds like someone's playing music, my home, my neighbor had their wedding receptions at the house, so yeah, I think that explains a lot. So let's get started on this, okay? Let's get started. You just wanna start with having your references, as you can see from the picture, from this picture. Okay, I'm not pressing, okay? This is just, I'll show you the next video how do I sketch, okay? From this picture, I duplicate them here and then move it to up, only erasing everything except for the eye part, so that this will make a reference for the picture, for the eye drawing that you have done. You know, you can see much more small details like the eye iris, the color, the tone changes in between the part. And then also I put on nose. It kind of do the same purpose of the eye, because we want everything to be pop, especially the eye, because the my art now, I want the eye to be the attention, the leader of every part here, the one that's supposed to be the shine, the center, the most popping, if you can you say that. You know, what we would like to do is to pick a base color for the skin. So we're going to start like makeup. We're going to take a look where the base color should be. Like the neck could be different, so we're going to pick the base around the forehead, maybe around this part, and also the chin area. But since the chin area was like too shiny to highlight this, so look at the other part around them, and then you gotta pick that color right around them. So there you go, best color. And then make sure to firstly, just to remind you, I know you could be in mistake or what, just remember to put layer first. I'm an absent-minded people and I always forget about it, so you have to put it below the guidelines so you can see the guidelines clearly. And then, you know, in Medibang you could just like fill it up, but you know, you see the how it fills up, right? So you gotta make it easy and then color up the empty big white space for the base here. Just pick anything where like even there is a small space. So it's okay to stop, but you just want to find out where like the empty space is. So try the color, fill color again, and then pick up like this. If it still appear like this, then there is something, the empty spaces are still available. So we're going to look, and we found it here, so color that up. Otherwise we're going to, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So that's probably it. So let's try another one. There you go. The fill color is not as smooth as the Adobe Draw or other drawing apps are, because as you can see, it ends over the sketches. It affects another layer too. So you just color it out. Then it's done. Color in every line that will make it look like an empty space. And also you have to, the one that you colored, they have like a slight line. I think you can see it from the camera. You just gotta hide out. So once you're done with the base, we're going to pick the eye color. We're just setting everything up in color first, then you can go proceed with everything. So the eye part, just make the layer of the eye reference visible, and also pick out the base color for this, and then fill them up with pen in another new layer. And then also pick the base color for the iris. Am I correct? And also in a new layer, because you'll see why. And now I'm going to put everything in their own base color in the neck part and every part, and I'll be right back. Everything was put into their base color, and now we're going to put the shadow and the highlight all over the part, starting with the eye part. But before that, I like to put on my canvas setting and go to canvas background color and tap this out and go with my gray color, because mid-tones will make you to be able to look at the screen better. I mean, like, it makes your blending look easier. I don't know, it's just me. And I also learned it from Gnex, at Gnex. Follow her if you don't. And yeah. I need this workout. Get me hype, bitch. So let's start with the eye. So what I would like to do is actually blur everything out. As you can see, it's like that's a mess. So we're gonna tidy it up again. Not this color.
Really getting trippy with my girl.
As you know, the reference, the sketch that you done is not actually neat, so you need to tidy up. At least you're someone who's like organized. Maybe you could do this better, so maybe forget this step. And then I like to blur the edges out so it could appear more realistically. See, that's a change. That's a change, okay? And also you cannot see the rough edges, the sharp. It changed a lot to drawing. And actually recently blur is the new tool. Like it's that big, you know? Because watercolor red doesn't really blend that much. And yeah, now I'm going to blur out the edges around the pupil area in this layer. Watercolor red doesn't really blend it much because sometimes can be patchy, can be much more harsher. So I found blur and I lived with it. Happy ever after, the end. So then what I would like to start shade with is the around it. What you call it? The eye, the outer part. I'm an educator. Like, damn, I don't know 1 plus 1 is. Look at my English, so false. And so we're going to shade around this part. And what am I gonna do is add a new layer. Okay, so just now my camera is full. I don't even realize there's also a lot of pictures and videos from my sister's assignment. Fuck her. And I decided to move them in my laptop, and also the first part of the thing that I did, shooting that I did. Let's begin again, okay? So the eye part, where do you part? Okay, so in the new layer, this is very important. You gotta put the clipping on thick, because clipping makes it easier. And I also learned it from Jenny Jundi tutorials that she said that clipping is very important, so I give it a try and it really makes the job done. So what you're going to do is take this reference picture and also the trace outline reference, and then gotta just color pick every color that they had, and then go with watercolor as usual. That's my faith, and then shade it out. Make sure you see exactly in every of these part there's a different color, so shade it based on the picture. So if you don't put a red tint in your eye, I don't know what you've been eating since the year you born, because this makes it look more realistic, more of that kind of semi-realistic approach. And just don't put like a ham on the eye. Just put a little bit for the eye, and then go like 3 tones darker. We're going to draw the edges of this eye, like the eye cornea, and then also the part around it. Add saturation over here, the bar here, and then just pad out a little bit. And as you can see, it's kind of like a little bit patchy, so blur is the one you should call. After that, you're going to add the, I don't know what part is it, I'm so dumb, the shine part, and then also blur it out. That's just the base, okay? And also let's do another eye, the same steps. So as you know, I make a new account because that damn Instagram algorithm, and also because of that Instagram algorithm, like I cannot even expose myself to a bigger audience in the glowy face page. I don't know what's in Instagram mind. Who's giving that idea? Who's approving it? Because damn, it's unnecessary, you know? So my page got less likes even with promotions, and so I just decided to just go with another new account and then roll it out like a beginner. Also, you can like go oh my god, you can also erase out and like see how it looks like without outline. It's okay if it's this messy, we're going to fix it on another layer, but just make it's optional if you want to blur this out or just let it be. And then now we're going to pupil part of this tutorial. So now do the same thing, a new layer and a tick on a clipping, and then I firstly go to eye. So this all I got it from at taozipie, resource pack, follow her. And then I actually convert them in ABR made because all these brushes, the new brushes that I got is in ABR format. I have to convert everything in PNG, but luckily she made it available for Medibang user and Fire Alpaca user to she convert it and make a resource pack 2 in PNG format. So every brush that I use, the new brushes included with like PNG packs, Photoshop brushes, eyebrow, especially eyebrows, eyelashes, skin textures, and also the eye area, like the real eye. So I will put the link in the description down below if you want to download it. And so yeah, so first of all, I use this Fever set in eye on number 1 and just put it in the center. Follow out the real pupil of the outline tracing, and then erase it out. I like to fill it in with black in the middle. So as you can see, the color down there is kind of like brownish orangey in the middle part, and the outer part is like greeny hazel green. So we're going to follow that and use irons for no. I sometimes still get confused around the area because yeah, you know damn well I'm still lost around it because there's a lot of brush. It's okay because now I use pupil, and then you're going to fix that by using black because I know there's like a little black there. And then on the eye pupil we're going to add some orange orangey, yellowish color. And the brown is like in the orange tone, so we're going to put it on an orange color. I had to put it on another layer below, and then I merge them up. Make sure you clip them. Oh no, it looks so different. I'm a mistake. Make sure you know how to use the clipping wheel, because I'm still like lost around it, you know. So then I'm going to add this around as well. As you see, there's like they use a lot of space around here, so what I'm gonna do is going to use the eye rims and go over that greeny hazily color. I know it doesn't really look like that realistic to you, but because later on you could like improve your skill on how to create another eye like as good as other people. So just learn, you know, don't be scared to try and learn. Yeah, somehow sometimes it's hard to draw eyes, sometimes it's so, because yeah, so easy and then it's so hard at the same time. Gosh damn it, I need so much talent to do this. Then we're going to put the eye rim, the last part on the area here. So now I feel like we need to saturate them a little bit, so go to the settings in the layer and tap on hue, saturation and brightness, and go over the saturation a bit and a little bit of brightness. I think hue will not help at all. Also same goes with the brightness and saturation over here, so you can see how, you know, I need to speak a little more. Got my coffee to hype me up. And then we're going to add the eye shine. Place it over here. Damn. So it's a day 2. Yeah, I'm filming yesterday because yesterday I can't complete my filming because I forgot to charge my battery replacement. Oh the fuck. So we're going to, I believe, continue today and hopefully we can finish this in this day. This is the eye part. I'm going to have part 2 or maybe a part 3 on some other part because it's a lot. And I don't really like upload that's like a video that as long as for 45 minutes to 1 hour plus. Like my video needs, like my YouTube channel needs a lot of videos. So let's start off with the outer color. We're going to go to the details later. We're just going to put the color base. So in this layer 6, just tap on that layer 6 and then add up a color layer and clip it up. We're going to use whatever you want. You can use pen, you can use airbrush, you can use anything that you like to put up your highlight, shadow, the tones of the eye. I'm going to pick this color, the shadow first, and then go all over the lid area. But we're only doing this one eye because as you can see the another eye, the left part right here, is have much more shadow than the right eye does. So we're going to begin with this first and then we're going to figure out how this looks later. We're going to just on the lid area, on this area, I'm gonna cover up with some orange. This color, because we're going to put up the base shadow first and then we can add shine later on. If you're someone who want to see the product of what your blending is, but this outline reference like disturbing you from doing it, just go to the layer and then you can lower the opacity. Like you can still see both of them, the line and the work you've done. So I believe it's still doable. So then we're going to go through the bottom, just putting on the best, like the normal color, and then we're going to tidy it up. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh no, wrong layer. Oh my god. This is what I remind you of. Forget to transfer to another layer. It's kinda annoying to be honest, but I try to remember every part. That's better. It's okay if it's harsh because we're going to blend that later on. And then I put, you can use like easy way to this, but I'm comfortable doing this. Like I mean the lines of the lid, where the crease are. So what I'm gonna do is with the darker color and a lowered up pixel size of pen, and in watercolor red, I'm going to color this up in the line, and then going darker, I'm gonna put them in the center. So I tap this down to make the visible Google off, and as you can see, this is how it looks like. It's kind of quite flat and not that great yet. So now we're in the process of the beginning of how to tidy it up. What you're gonna do is just go over it and blend. Same goes to the upper part. As you can see here, it's still visible. No, it's still rough. So what you're gonna do is blend everything up. We blur. Not too much, just on the edges only. And then you can proceed with adding such darker shadow details. The eyes, like part where it receives shadow. Let's draw the shadow so the eye kinda looks like this. They have like a crooked right here and then a little bit shadow there, and you have to actually focus on this, like every part, like even in the tiniest detail of it all, and just shade it out to be much, to receive that more realistic approach with the same color as this dark. I forgot to lower down my opacity, so you have to like with watercolor red, you have to use much lesser than 10. Like me here, I use 9% opacity only, and that's probably why it's harsh, but we can fix that. I'm just going to add a little bit on this area because it's where the crease are, and also this little bit, and then blur it out. forgot about the angle of the camera. Oh my god. So now we're going to put the shine of the eye part. So let's open this up again and then kind of watercolor everything here. So we can blend this out. And then we're going to blur them. So now I think everything is done over here. So now we're going to add some detail in the eye. And I think I'm going to start with the outer area. So we're going to add the eye shine with fluffy watercolor and also in white. Pull out how the shine looks in the eye. And then replicate it up in this eye part. And put it on the layer that you clip on, like the clipping layer. Pop it up on here. It works wonder when I use this as an eye shine sometimes. And then really not forgetting to put it here. Really not forgetting, like on this layer too. And then we're going to add some of the eye shine watercolor. This is my technique to get the eye to pop more. Is you put like real white 100% opacity and 2 pixel size. You gotta put them around this area and also around the iris. Connect these two together and then blur them out. For me, I would like to add more because I want the white to more visible but still blurry. It's kinda changed everything up, to be honest. Yeah. But for that extra shine on the eye, I'm going to use this eye shine and put it up over here on the top here. Because I don't know, it's my thing now to make the eye to pop more. So you can, up to you, it's optional, it's your favorable. I don't know what to say, but you can just change the opacity up to your liking. We're going to add the extra part of detailing here. So what we're gonna do is this, add another new color layer and also clip them up. And then this is my new, like I created this brush few months ago from the Freckles bitmap, and then my setting goes to in scatter strength 51. In they have a pen pressure size where it minimize the, like, oh my god, English, what is wrong? So it's like it's tapered around this area. That's what it means by pen pressure size. Also the pen pressure opacity, where the less opacity goes to the one that has the tapered edge. I don't know. And then I put the scatter strength in 51, particle size in 100, and also random rotate on 100, because we want it to be like a little bit, you know, everywhere part. And I don't put anything on the foreground color, especially on the color cheetah. It will change the color. So now I'm going to pick this color and then scatter them up like so. Just like, yeah, copy and paste color and then just go over the area. It's okay, we're gonna add shine later on. We're just putting the color up first. And also, you have to put it the lighter shade like around area here because pores tend to shine more sometimes. They're supposed to be darker. As you can see, it's gonna look more realistic that way. And then with this area, I had to put a little bit of some white actions, you know, like a little bit of pore shine. And some white. Just look how shiny these are. And then I add some of the dark area and I'm gonna put it here, also here. We're going through this part later on, so we're going to just put up this first, this part. And in this part, I would like to do it as the same as this, so I'm gonna add more shine into it. So now I think this part is the only thing left. So what I'm gonna do is fluffy, go into the fluffy watercolor tool and then add the shine on the part. Fluffy watercolor tool has this like pory kinda like, see, like it's kinda like more big pores type of brush, so that's why I really like to use it as a top of highlight. Also, I want to put it down here because as you can see, this part is like kind of like scattered up, and also this area, almost to every shine possible. There you go. Now I know the lines gonna be a little bit faded right now, so what I'm gonna do is just redraw again with the pen sharp. And then darken them up again, and then we're going to blur the edges out. I think that's it. It looks good. And now I'm going to maybe add some lashes to balance everything up. I'm going to pick, this is eyebrows, eyelashes number 10, and put it in black. Put it. I have already did my eyelashes, the top lashes and the bottom lashes, even though it doesn't look identical at all, but at least we tried. But also I like to put on some extra detail to make it more like it. So what I'm gonna do is just add the another lashes here, kind of like, you know, just act as a counterpart of the lashes, just to make it pop more, to be honest. And then I'm gonna add something like, we're gonna make these lashes fluffy. To make it more wispy, I'm gonna add just a bit, tiny bit of lash strands. So now I'm gonna put on brows. So for brows, I'm going to color pick this dark hair color, and then we're going to put this on the brow here. So as you can see, it's kind of look like straight because the angle of the drawing is over here, but it is straight up here. And now, since we are in the new layer, we're going to transform the brow. So we already transformed the brows, and now we're going to fill them out with this top color, and also in another layer we're going to just color everything up with watercolor wet, because that's what I always use to achieve this eyebrow look. We can erase them later, but since the brow was too blockish over here, so we're gonna blur them out just to make it more, how you say it, less opacity on the brow, so it looks kind of more natural. And then just add a little bit of another tone, another color to the brow, so it looks more harmonious, I can say that. And then we're going to erase up the brow residue on the, like the other part. We're gonna carve them out. Yeah, carve. Just, you know, because the eyebrow cover up the guidelines, move up the guidelines on top of the brow, so you can see where the line goes. And then tap on the brow area again, and then you can erase them. The brows is okay, but you know, it's too crisp for my opinion, so I just like everything to lay on smooth, steady, blurry, so I'm gonna blur the edges out. And look, it's much more natural that way. See? And then of course, because the eyebrows are a little bit shiny visually, so I'm gonna go with pores, and then select portion right here, and then I'm going to put up just a little bit, and I think we're done here with the right eye. So okay, now we're going to do this other eye, and I'll be right back. Or maybe not, or maybe yeah, because the tutorial is already long for the eye part, so be right back. So we've done the eyes, and for this first part I'm going to just do the eye tutorial, as you can see it, because it's a through long detail to process this out, and I'm quite satisfied with how it looks, to be honest. So stay tuned for the part 2, and go subscribe to my channel. There are going to be the next upload for the skin, for the hair, anything textures. I'm gonna do more parts of it, and give it a like and comment down below, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye.
This little guy talking like